Hello again, I am Jim Bob, and welcome back to F1 Manager 24 Creator Team with Brabham. The patch has gone live, so we are going to be returning to Brabham, getting them back underway again tonight. And we are taking a mulligan. We're going to rerun Vegas. I did a little bit of testing earlier. I created a Ford team. As you may well be aware, the tutorial for how to build the Ford logo is now live on the channel. And I put a team together. And I ran the opening couple of races. I just simmed through them just to very quickly check. But I had a mandatory sponsor requirement of a wind tunnel appearance or wind tunnel hire in the first sponsor period with the Ford team, which was worth 8.2 mil, and simmed through, and I got the 8.2 mil at the end. So it either, it was like a one-off bug, or it's been fixed and it just wasn't in the patch notes. But for whatever reason, we got that money on that little test I did this afternoon. So we are going to rerun Vegas. Gives us another crack at maybe getting that point, although it could be a very different Grand Prix. And then it also gives us a chance to actually get that money that we were denied at the end of Vegas last time out. So we'll keep our fingers crossed that we can maybe sneak a point. That in itself might be more valuable than getting the 8.5 million that we were owed, but also we do kind of really need that money. So we'll keep our fingers crossed that we get that tonight as well. How you doing, Mystic? How you doing, Dino? How you doing, Clark? And Walter, good to see you guys. Is it worth simming this and reloading if it works? That's not a bad point, actually. Let's do that. Let's quickly sim through this weekend, see if we get the money, and then if we do, we'll reload and we will rerun Vegas. And if we don't, we'll load up where we saved at the end of Vegas last time out. We will very quickly skip through.
Welcome to the Silver... Max Verstappen.
So Max got the win, and given the lack of Leclerc there, it looks like he probably won the title as well. Both Mercedes out early on. Magnussen out. Where do we end up finishing? 15th and 17th. So yeah, we should have a payout from the sponsors. Let's have a look. And there we go, look at that. And my headset's just... Nope, I think it's back. Okay, so we did get the money. So let us reload. And back to Vegas we go
Welcome
again.
to the Silver State of Nevada for the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Here we are in the entertainment capital of the world as Formula One prepares to take over the Las Vegas Strip. As night falls, the stars will be coming out, and we're in for a spectacular show, both on and off the track.
Red Bull have outscored their rivals to be at the top of the constructors' table right now. And with round 22 underway, there are only a handful of points left to claim in this season.
Now let's crack on with the weekend.
Evening Packins, evening Harvey. All right, so I'm going to be a little cheeky here. I am going to have a look at our previous stream and see what setups we went with. Oh, go away. There. Alright, so oh, well, I've gone too far. That's the race. Yeah, I did get to 100% with both. All right, so starting then with Sergeant. I don't have any affiliates, do I? Yes, I do. Got one. We'll put Smith back in the car. We want to run him for 28 laps. Should be enough fuel. And we want to go with 0, 10.5, 19. I'm assuming that the setup is going to be the same. It might not. It might have changed. But I'd be surprised if it has. 3.05 and a 0.60. There we go. Done that. Car parts. Gonna have to stay with that gearbox. Right, onto Mick. Let's see, what did I go with Mick? Alright, so I got mixed during P2. Just trying to see the results. So I'm going to go back to the beginning of P1, the end of P1, because that's when I put those changes in. Okay. And we did actually run Smith for Logan last time out in P1 as well. Right, so looks like with Schumacher we went with a 0.05, a 10.5, a 1.9, 3.05, and a 0.7. So once again, we're going to swap out parts. There we go. Yeah, gonna stick with that ERS. Got to stick with that gearbox. Ugh, yeah, but how bad we were on car parts at the moment. All right, let's send them out. Hopefully this will be nice and quick.
That's green now. Green now. Vi check landing clean. And tires are a bit on the cool side, so just watch out.
There we go. Feedback is dripping in already. Lovely stuff.
Focus on your tires.
Car all okay?
There we go. That is the 100 for Mick.
That was great. Really good. Yep, understood. Noted.
And there is the
Balancing back
100
when capacity.
for Sergeant's car as well. Good stuff.
Yeah, that's fine.
Driver development is not quite there yet. There we go. Now it's there. So let's call in Tommy. And that car is ready to hand over now to Logan in FP2. And we are going to qualify tonight. We didn't last time out. We just started at the back and just sat there. We are going to qualify tonight. Hopefully, we don't get swamped if we qualify well. And that's Mick up to about 50% on track knowledge already. Good stuff. If you haven't been getting mandatory sponsor payments, you're pretty chuffed with the standings you're holding on to in Season 2. You might well have been. It might have been just a one-off bug that we got hit by. It might have been something that was not affected in the, not fixed in the patch because it wasn't something that was a consistent bug. But it may be you weren't getting paid. So it depends what activities you programmed in. This is our first one for this season, our only one for this season, I believe, and to not get the money for it is quite a big loss. So that's why we are where we are, back here in Vegas again. But you might not have had one in Season 1, depending on which sponsors you picked. And you might not have one yet in Season 2, again, depending on the sponsors you picked and what those requirements were. You know, at least one instance of not getting 8 million for a wind tunnel hire. Ouch. Yeah, those are never nice, because they usually come quite early in the season as well. Wind tunnel hires. Alright, so Nick, we want to run for 28 laps.
That should be the green light.
Of course, the flip side of us rerunning this race is that thought that was us. I was just about to say we run the risk of completely totaling a car before the Grand Prix even starts. And I was literally just about to say that when we got a red flag, and I knew we were in that corner. And I was like, oh, God, don't tell me. Oh, we got hit anyway. That's it.
As for the team back at...
What damage did we sustain? Yuki doing Yuki things. The tyres are ruined, I think, by the look of it. Yeah, it's only going to let me do 24 laps on those tyres. I can do more. But we'll go with that. Those are still programmed in. So look at that. The tyre's down to 50%. And we've got front wing damage, side pod damage, and suspension damage. Oh, that's a problem. So yeah, I was literally about to say this. Yeah, we could have the problem of breaking parts before the race and not being able to replace them. And I think we're in that situation already. We've got a spare front wing. I don't think we've got a spare side pod, so I think we're going to have to emergency manufacture, which means that's the money I was going to use to buy a new set of gearboxes for the drivers. And that's now out the window. But at least I can now afford to get my factory anyway. And I don't know if I have a spare suspension either, for that matter. I think I do. Don't forget, in season 2, you have prize money from the previous season getting paid in installments every month
please.
as well.
It's getting difficult.
Copy.
So that might account for the difference in cash, Dino.
Chicken flag.
Right, we got Logan up to just 29 or so percent. He's not going to hit 100% track knowledge because of that red flag. I don't think. So we've got a penalty for Sainz. We've got a penalty for Magnussen. We've got a penalty for Alonso. And somehow Yuki doesn't get a penalty for hitting us. Lucky man. Right, have I got spare parts for Sargent? Let's have a look. No, I don't. At least I don't have to emergency manufacture, but that is now a considerably slower car for Sargent there. Right. Medium tyres. Go soft for Mick. Mick doesn't need to run that long. Now let's see if we can get through this session without destroying more parts. Otherwise, we are into emergency funds. Or emergency manufacturing, sorry, which destroys all of that money that we would be getting back in. And if worse comes to worse, we'll still have the money, but we just won't be able to get the factory upgrade. Yeah, the pace deficit now is going to be pretty substantial for Logan. Running a Mark 1 suspension means he's going to be so much harder on the tyres than the Mark 3. The Mark 2 side pod is going to reduce engine cooling, downforce and drag. Saving. We've got a yellow flag. Mick's locked up. Has he put it in the wall?
I just went into quick.
Right then, we can take a look now.
Or did he
So we're
just go
heading
into
now
the
into
runoff?
turn 5. And they just can't keep on the track.
I think he
and
just
they
put
might
it in the
want
runoff.
to take a look at the floor of the car there because that...
Please don't damage the car. Okay, no damage. That was a little heart-in-mouth moment for for a second then. How you doing, Adrian? Yes, we have got the new patch. Should hopefully sort out contract issues going forward. I know that has been breaking a lot of people's saves in Season 2. We are right on the cusp of Season 2. How high can we get Sergeant's track knowledge? Let's have a look. Get him up to about 90% by the look of it.
How are my tire temps?
And tires are a bit on the cool side, so just watch out. Feedback on tire 1 capacity, please.
Almost finished.
My tires are dead.
Copy.
Yeah, they are. 27% and falling. But only a couple of minutes to go. Just hold on.
That's chicken flag.
We've got up to 90%, and we might get an extra 1% on the way back to the garage as well. Sainz and Alonso with penalties, and Magnussen as well. We did. We got up to 91% in the end there. So 97% starting confidence for both cars. That's pretty good. Is that high or is that very high for Logan? Close. Very close.
Welcome to...
It's very high. Just just very high. Lovely stuff. So we'll get +3s across the board at default for Logan there, and +4s across the board apart from defending for Mick. Very nice. So, best engines going in. Can't change any other parts because we haven't got any other parts to change. Best engine for Logan, and we can change the ERS. But yeah, gearboxes are looking a bit iffy. Right, let's qualify.
Okay, green light, green light. Try and work on the car a little bit.
Copy.
Keep working your rear tires.
Copy.
I can't remember if you mentioned you got gasoline for season 3. No, you didn't. I don't. If you'd mentioned it, I don't remember seeing it. So that's an interesting lineup then. Gasoline Joe. Position's not great. Track position's amazing. You're going to get a monster slipstream off your teammate. Got no engine noise though, which is a little annoying. Running the Formula E variant of our car tonight. Same for Schumacher. Hopefully it's just a little one-off glitch and it will be fine in the next session.
We're happy with tires.
Clear ahead.
Charge off and mode push.
Tire temp are really good. We are okay on traffic.
And you'll go push.
Alright, we have got 3 cars popping out in front of us. Sainz, Norris and Ricciardo. Not ideal, given that we're going to catch him in the squiggly bits. Russell and Perez in Mercedes, and they're underperforming. It might be that they haven't looked after their facilities, and it's just having a knock-on effect. It might be. Have you got big regulation changes coming at the end of 25 or for the start of 26? Because that's usually when the big regs hit, I think. It might be that they are kind of writing off the season to be, taking a big leap forward in the next season. And even with an attempt at a slipstream, look how far behind he is. 55% reduction on everything. So yeah, it might be that they're just focusing on research and not developing the car.
Just respect your delta. Stay negative. Stay negative.
4/10 down for Logan on that first run. We'll send them back out again in a minute.
Copy, pedal 3.
And white line, white line. Stop on the marks, find pre-start rev, switch off. Just watch him behind.
Don't forget mentality plays a part as well.
Watch up behind, cars are pushing.
So, for example, we've seen RB absolutely flying high in this season because they've been getting great results and it's been boosting the mentality of the whole team, and that does have a big impact. Whereas on my Lamborghini save and my Porsche save, with those two teams being more competitive than this one, it is not the case for RB in those saves. RB are not performing anywhere near as well, and have got a fraction of the points that they've got in this season because they haven't had that nice little positive feedback loop of high mentality boosting performance. The new patch should shadow fix. They made no mention anywhere in the patch notes that you would need to start a new save. So, yeah, that should be fixed. You should get your scouts back.
Tire temps are good and brake temps are good.
And it looks like we've got a better track position for Logan this time round. So as long as we get a clean run,
push.
this should be a much better lap for Logan.
Tires are in a good window. It's clear, it's clear. And you go push.
I'm just riding this view to make sure that we can see whether or not we're going to have traffic issues. But Logan's definitely closer this time round, I think. Possible hold up for Mick. I think he got away with that. Logan is definitely improving. He's a lot closer this time, so he's going to get a really nice tow down the strip here. Let's see if he actually physically closes up. Looks like he is just about gaining. At least Nat Williams got out of the... I think it was a Williams. Whichever one it was got out of the way for us. Yeah, it was a Williams. This is a much better lap for Logan. And he ended up...
Yeah, P12.
Finding about half a second in the end there. It's going just quicker than Nick overall.
11.
Excellent stuff. That is probably going to be it for this session for us. There's a lot of cars at risk at the moment. Look at Sainz. Oh, no, Sainz is free. Sainz is through. What about Norris? Norris on his flying lap. There's still time for others to go out, I think, just. Looks like we have got some movement in the pits right now. Norris is up in the first. If Norris doesn't get through, this will be a massive shock. And potentially a problem for us as well. No improvement in the middle sector, though. Has he done enough? He has. He's through to 11th, and that now puts Mick at risk. It's too late for me to send him out now. Got to ride this out. So, Ocon is out. That's an in-lap for Ocon. Albon's on a flyer. And then the rest of the bottom 6 are on outlaps at the moment. So this is going to be a nervy final couple of minutes now as we wait to see whether or not we can actually get our cars through. First up is Albon, and you have to expect that he will go through. Williams has been a little bit quicker than us. But he's out. He is out. So, that is a good start. Right. Who is next? There's Gasly just started. Hulkenberg just starting. Joe just about to start. Fittipaldi just starting. And that's Fittipaldi's lap ruined. Wow, actually, is it? He lost a bit of time there, but if he's going to get a tow around the rest of the lap, that might actually improve his time. Hulkenberg is also close enough to get a tow as well, so we are in real danger now. Magnussen's on a flying lap, and Zhou is potentially going to get a slipstream from Magnussen. I think we could get both cars knocked out here, unfortunately. Gasly will be the first to cross the line. He's just 200 slower than us right now. Gasly does not improve. All right, Hulkenberg improves, and that's Schumacher out. Joe crosses the line, and that is Sargent out. That's a shame. Fittipaldi does not improve. So, 17th and 18th, and then, depending on those penalties, maybe a little bit of a boost, but we are at least not completely at the back. We've gained a couple of positions. Let's see who put it on pole. Max and Leclerc down in 5th. So it's already not looking good for Carl and his ailing chances of taking the driver's title. And we know that Sainz has got that penalty. Where are the other penalties? They are in 12th and 13th. Max and Alonso, I think they'll start behind us. All right, let's get ready for the Grand Prix.
The city of Las Vegas is abuzz with excitement, and the drivers now ready themselves for 50 laps under the lights.
Las Vegas is a super fast street circuit, and the long straight along the dazzling strip could be a tempting and yet challenging place to try and overtake.
Formula One's highest speed street circuit promises incredible action up and down the Las Vegas Strip. Racing at night means track temperatures will be lower, so data from Free Practice 2 could be crucial to managing both qualifying and the Grand Prix. Here we are, folks. We're back for another day of scintillating F1 action. It's race day.
All right. I think we might have to run a soft, medium, medium for Logan. I don't think he's going to have the tyre wear. Unless we can do some serious saving. But I think that's probably what we're going to have to run. Let's take... four laps of fuel out. Try and start light and do some big saving. And no pushing off the start. Right, for Mick, what can we do with Mick? We do soft, medium. I reckon I can probably get those tyres to about there. We'll go with that. And we'll take 2 laps of fuel out for Mick. And we are ready for the Grand Prix. Logan's been bumped up 2 places. And Mick's been bumped up 1, by the look of it.
Final checks are being carried out by the teams, and it won't be long until we get this race underway. Now I wonder, will things be going Lando Norris's way in this race?
Nope.
A second place start for them today. They'll be aiming for a podium, but could they even sneak the win?
But remember, anything can happen in Formula One. The atmosphere is electric here for the Las Vegas Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go.
All right, good solid start there for Logan, up to 13th place. Let's immediately throw the battery in to try and push through. Mix up 2 places as well. Let's give him a little squirt of battery so we can get back in front of Alonso.
Okay, back off.
Oh, getting boxed.
Reduce speed, 10 kph down, please.
3 wide through here. It's not good. Struggling to hold Joe back at the moment. So Valtteri's up in 11th place. Do need to keep an eye on him. Yeah, it's been a good start for Logan so far, although we have dropped off the back of the cars in front.
Happy to push more in high speed.
Schumacher has a look at the inside on Alonso. Get power down. And that's Mick up to 15th place and into peak confidence. So is Sargent. Fantastic stuff.
Gap 1.4. Behind.
We're almost back onto the train. Don't know if we got the DRS. No, we did not. but Mick did get it, which is good. Fortunately, so did Alonso. And we do have the engine noise. That's good.
It's okay.
Still in peak. Despite losing a place, that's encouraging.
Need some recharge.
This is all I've got.
Keep the head down. Keep the head down. Don't know what we have left.
Can I hold on? Nope.
Charge on.
Damn it.
So we charge the pack.
I'm going to start doing some pretty serious fuel saving straight away with Logan here. We'll have to do some with Mick as well, but we can hold up on that a little bit.
Yeah, copy that.
You can use a bit tech.
Copy.
Don't think Sargent has DRS here. No, he doesn't. Ocon does. Mick also no DRS for him. Get him in the slipstream.
I got nothing.
It's okay. First car behind you is now Gasly. At 1.4.
Yeah, copy.
Charge on, charge on.
A big gap has opened up to Hulkenberg already. Alonso pushed himself back up into 13th place. Sargent really is struggling for pace. Of course, we set 18th as a target for Sargent, which would easily have been achievable had we not broken those parts and put him onto a much slower spec of car to replace what got broken in that little collision with Sonoda.
Okay, charge on.
Copy.
Charge on.
Let's see if
charge
Joe
on.
has got enough pace in his car to push onto the back of Hulkenberg while we do some saving. I can't really afford to refill the battery for Logan with a harvest because of his lack of straight line pace. So we're just going to have to leave him in top up, I think.
Good job, Mick.
Yeah, he's almost down to starting confidence again already.
Gap ahead 2.2. Okay, charge on.
Copy.
No more lift and coast.
We're not keeping Ocon behind us. But we have kind of created a little window for Sargent to get through.
We will totally catch them up.
Didn't quite have enough pace to get it
Joe.
on the exit of the corner there.
Let's look after this tire.
And Joe doesn't have the DRS, so we can get a little bit of harvesting done here.
Yeah, confirm.
Okay,
And we actually got the move done. Very nice. And Ocon has closed in on Hulkenberg, but the gap now between Hulkenberg and Russell is 6 seconds. If I kept the DRS there, it's going to be very tight. I didn't.
Sargent has DRS.
Understood.
Quick lap for Ocon there, 1:43.3. He's continued to push on.
If you don't need it, no lift and coast.
I'm going to need to use some battery here, just to
Low
guarantee
push.
we get back in the zone.
You can be aggressive with overtake usage.
Copy.
And even that's not going to be enough by the look of it.
Copy.
The tire's looking very good from our side.
Yeah, copy.
Okay, charge on, charge on.
Copy.
All driving and management very good.
Just focus on your tires.
Copy.
More lift and coast, please.
8 seconds now, the gap from 14th to 13th. Getting bigger every lap. And this is damaging any chance we had of maybe getting points. Bottas is in 8th place right now. Oh, Jesus. That is really not good news.
We need a back off.
I got it. Understood.
And once we're done with this race, we're going to check through the driver market again and see if any of those contracts that have been signed have been broken as a result of the patch. I don't think they should be. But we'll have a look. Still really interested to go up against Max Verstappen in a Williams next season.
Battery is good.
Copy.
Tell you what, if Williams can hang on to him, because I think he's only on a 1-year deal, but if Williams can hang on to him, they could be a real dark horse for the 2026 season when those big reg changes kick in. They'll have a lot of ATR hours. They'll have a multiple world champion. Potential to be right up there.
How's the deck?
Good, it's okay. Copy.
It's main focus, tire management, please.
Copy.
And there we go, through a knock on. Take a look at the tyre situation. Oh wow, we have the best tyres on the grid with Mick, and look at the difference in tyre wear between the two. I know we've been a little bit more aggressive on the tyre saving with Mick.
Great job. Russell ahead.
Still a pretty big gap. At some point I am going to start pushing Schumacher.
Car behind is Ocon.
Or at least in terms of battery. He's still maxed
Good
in
job.
peak confidence right now, which is
Okay, you're
fantastic.
currently P4.
Logan's still just above
Ahead of you, you have
his baseline. And with a couple of potentially relatively straightforward overtakes in front of him. Fuel load is finally coming down as well. 6.5 kilos under fueled at the moment now. Mick is going to lose out
Still have a
potentially here
chance.
to Ocon in the braking zone,
Ocon directly behind.
but might actually hold the position. He has done. And now Sargent's got to run, using the slipstream of Mick there, and that slides him on through.
Keep driving like that, mate.
Mode push.
I'm going to push Mick
Okay,
on the
good
battery.
job. Next is Russell.
See if I can get through. I'll get away.
Okay, use it all now, Mick.
I think they have. I mean, you can see the fact that Mick is still in peak confidence. I think that is visible evidence there. And Logan has lost positions more than he's gained, and right now he's where he is in his confidence. I think that's very much evident, which means I can probably not worry about my drivers fighting each other anymore in terms of killing their confidence.
Hulkenberg does have DRS behind.
Couldn't quite get away from Nico there, unfortunately.
We just need to manage a bit more. So we just need to go charge on.
Overtake is available if needed.
Yeah, I understand.
Plenty of K1 available when you need it. add lifting coast to turn
And there
one.
goes Sargent.
Let's recharge a bit.
Understood.
I can focus on bringing temperature in the tires.
So Logan now into peak confidence. Mick, yeah, barely lost anything despite being overtaken twice. It looks like the confidence has been fixed.
Okay, you're currently P16.
The next car behind is Ocon. 1.0 behind. Charge on.
Understood.
Charge on.
Copy.
Charge on. Charge on.
Copy.
Evening, Farah. Yes, we have had the patch. And we should be getting our money tonight. They've also
Next car ahead of
fixed
you
driver
is
confidence.
You have Hülkenberg behind you. To recharge the pack.
Right, Perez is boxed. And he's come out ahead of us. We get both of our drivers through.
To charge on.
Good job. Sergeant ahead.
And we have a yellow flag.
Need some recharge.
And let's
It's
go
a
charge
full
on, please.
safety car. Is that Joe? Yeah, it's Joe. Yeah, broken his wing. Might be out, I don't know. Given that he's not moving and it's a full safety car. So all that spare rubber that we'd saved now kind of pointless because we're going to be boxing anyway. But it does mean I can get my fuel sorted for Mick, and we can get Sargent to a more manageable position. Yeah, I tried to play the Forest. I just couldn't get into it. I don't know what it was. I played it coming off the back of having fallen in love with Subnautica, and then it didn't scratch the same itch that Subnautica did for me.
Safety car. Charge on. Positive on delta time.
Copy.
Just keep your tire temp.
Oh, yeah, very straight. Yeah, no wonder he's out.
The team glued to the monitors and watching their hopes crumble away.
Is he okay?
I would
He's
imagine
fine, but
everyone's
outside
going
of
to
the car.
pile in,
Debris somewhere here.
even Charles Leclerc. Perez will stay out.
Currently P14. In front of you is Perez.
There they all come, look, piling in.
Pit entry. Pit entry.
Oh, that has not worked out well for Max. Oh, wow. What a drop. Right, please be a good stop for Sargent here. Oh, lovely, a 2.4. 2.6. We come out in 18th place, so we definitely lost a little bit of ground with Mick there, but Sargent in 13th place.
Okay, Alonso ahead.
That is lovely.
Russell behind you. Gap 0.7. 38 to go.
Yeah, just go a bit slower.
Copy. Copy.
Stay off the curb.
Copy.
You might have to start calling you Soggy Clark next week.
Tires are in a good window in terms of temperature.
Copy.
Wasn't there meant to be a hurricane coming to the UK? I did see something about that, Hackins. I can't remember. The full details, but I did see a news story about that a couple of days ago.
Battery is good.
Copy.
Well, there we go. Almost where we need to be with the fuel for Schumacher already. Sargent getting down to a much more manageable level. And the batteries are sorted now as well. No real tyre wear data just yet. Hopefully we'll be going racing again at the end of this lap. Just waiting for the notification from the safety car, which we should find out down the strip. If it's going to come in. And there we go.
Safety car is in this lap. So just get ready for the safety car restart.
Yeah, copy.
Drop slightly the light core.
Copy.
We will go to high fuel now.
Copy.
Use the rest.
Copy.
And charge off.
Copy.
Safety car coming in now.
Do not overtake before the line.
Confirm. Okay.
Sounds a bit jerky. It might be. My headset did disconnect, so I'll reboot it. Right, does that sound any clearer? Right, looks like we might get a move on Alonso here. We don't have a slipstream in front of us, unfortunately. Now we got a little bit of one into the braking zone. But we didn't have enough of a line.
Mode push.
Copy.
DRS enabled.
Oh, we're ahead of Russell. I didn't even realise we're ahead of Russell.
Need some recharge.
Copy.
Can push even more. Okay, Gasly is inside DRS now. 9.
We have overtake available.
Copy.
So more DRS.
Understood.
To recharge the pack.
Copy.
Charge on.
Holding position at the moment behind Alonso, just about. Russell might have a little lunge. No, we've got him covered off. Not making any progress with Mick just yet. But we have dropped Gasly and the cars behind. We are going to have another crack. We're getting past Ocon in a minute.
Push.
Copy.
And Hamilton has developed a fault. Didn't see a notification pop up. I might have missed it. We'll do some investigating when he crosses the line. And this time we should get the move done.
Understood.
Or will we? No. Getting a little congested in front of us. Hulkenberg's got in front of George now. And we're all lining up behind Logan. As long as we can hang on to the back of Alonso and Valtteri, that's fine. I do need to do more fuel saving with Sargent at some point. Don't want to do it just yet though.
Try and get the temps down.
May as well just keep saving the Schumacher for now. Right, let's take a look at that problem for Hamilton. So it's gearbox. It happened a few laps ago, so I did just miss it. I'll keep the DRS. It's tight. I think we might have got it.
Yep, copy.
We did. Thank God for that.
We happy for where your tires are? We happy with that? Good tire management.
Yeah, the DRS zone on this map is not accurate for the strip. Really not accurate. It was last year. I don't know why it's not this year, unless they changed it for this year and it's not been updated in the game yet.
All management looks good for now.
Which is also a possibility.
We're happy with you pushing.
Gasly gets through. Right.
Just hold back a little bit.
Copy.
Confidence is still good though.
Let's just get into a rhythm. Car behind us,
Here
Kevin.
comes Hulkenberg for a look.
He's 2.7 behind.
Overtake available if required.
And he gets us.
Copy that. That's all I got.
Don't worry about it.
Pushing his tyres though.
First car behind you, Russell.
Copy.
Mode push.
And we've got a fault for Charles.
Quiet, be quiet, ready.
Unfortunate, considering he had the luck of Max dropping down multiple positions in the pit lane. Things not working well for Mick at the moment. Off the back of the train. His boundary's out of the top 10 as Russell just sends it down the inside.
Gap 0.8. Russell behind you.
Yep. Copy.
Charge on.
Copy.
How's the deck?
Good, it's okay.
Hang on to the battery.
Okay, more lift and coast, please.
Copy.
Okay, back off.
Copy. Yep. I'm trying.
Head down. Car behind you now is Gasly.
My target with Logan is just to get in the top 18. Given that we broke the car in practice and had to downgrade it, him running as high as 13th is pretty special. It's not sustainable. But we should be fine for 13th. Should be fine for 18th, I think. Plan for Mick is just to get as high as possible.
Copy.
Oh, we've got a yellow flag. And that is Hulkenberg locking up.
Watch for a yellow there.
Copy.
Now we can see what happened. Right, so this was the fourth corner. And there's the lockup. They took a gamble and it was
That's
just
a big
too
lockup.
late.
Okay, charge on, charge on.
Copy.
Let's try and get some more of that fuel saving done now for Logan.
Copy that. Copy.
I do want to unleash some pace with Mick soon.
And use overtake, use overtake.
Yeah, got it, yeah.
Hulkenberg into the pits. Didn't look to see what the state of his tyres were, but I'm guessing he did some pretty big damage to them if he's boxing already. It was a hell of a lockup. Spent softs. He is going to have to stop again.
Charge on, charge on.
Okay.
Astrobot's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna get a copy of that at some point. It's just, you know, it's gonna be a while, I think. I had a lot of fun, huge amount of fun when I played the Astrobot Rescue Mission on VR. That was amazing. And what was it? What was the one that came pre-installed on PS5s? The previous Astrobot game. That was a lot of fun as well.
Copy.
We want to leave court, please.
Copy.
They've been adding a lot of bonus speedrun missions into that as well, so might have to go back and play that again at some point. Astro's Playroom. Yeah, that's the one. Thank you.
Understood.
Let's use that K1.
Copy.
Try and get a new thumbnail for Vegas.
I don't know where my pace is, man. I'm really struggling.
Don't worry, head down.
That's Fittipaldi into the pits.
Sergeant 0.7 DRS.
Come on, throw it up the inside, Mick. Maybe not.
Okay, charge on.
Copy.
Recharge the pack.
Copy.
No more lifting coast.
Copy.
I'll see if you can find any time.
Need some recharge.
Copy.
Straight on the attack.
Doing great. You're currently P15.
And maximum confidence.
You're doing good, Nick. Bottas ahead. Okay, we're out of DRS.
Albon boxing now.
Like a couple laps or sooner than that? We need lap time so you can push.
Copy.
I've requested a key.
Charge on.
I got offered a key on Steam from Aerosoft. And I've requested a PlayStation key. So I might be able to put heavy cargo on the channel in the next day or two, depending on when the building works in the house get finished and whether I get the key or not.
Keep going, you're doing good. The gap is 2 right now.
Head down.
Copy, copy.
Attack is available if needed.
Copy.
Reduce LICO.
Copy.
We need a back off.
Copy.
Lifting coast is good.
Yeah. Copy.
Hamilton's fault
Well,
escalates.
yeah, right. It certainly looks like they've developed a fault.
Looking good. Currently P16. So first car ahead of you is Schumacher.
Copy. Copy.
I'm not expecting great things from heavy trucker, or heavy cargo, but
Gap ahead, 0.5.
yeah, we'll see. We'll give it a chance.
No problem. Okay, charge on, charge on. If you don't need it, no lifting coast. Okay to push.
I can't anymore.
Head down. Car behind is Alex.
All right, Yuki's into the pits. Onto a set of hard tyres.
Yep, got it.
You can pick up the pace now.
Yeah, it might look good, but does it play good? That's the question. Invariably, these simulators
Okay,
don't
gap ahead,
play well.
1.5. Let's keep going.
Leave core increase, please.
Copy.
Battery is good.
Yeah, copy that.
Overtake available.
Copy.
Let's just put our head down.
Gasly ahead. Gap 0.7. Head down. Keep doing what you're doing. Gap 3.5 seconds. Just give everything up. They would like to reduce LICO to level 0.5.
Copy that.
Let's recharge a bit.
Copy.
What system was it being streamed on? Actually, if he was streaming it, he was probably being a bit naughty because there's an embargo. You might get in trouble for that.
Lots of battling ahead. Anything's possible.
Embargo lifts tomorrow, I think. Might be today, but I think it's tomorrow that the embargo lifts.
Understood.
Okay, let's make the most of it.
Copy that.
Good job, good job. Currently P16.
All right, George, peeling into the pits.
We will go to high fuel now.
Mode push, mode push.
Past the end, that's a pretty good stop as well.
Copy.
Box.
Copy, box.
We have Hamilton behind. Mag 1.8 behind. Just do the best you can. Okay,
Oh no, the embargo was Friday the 4th.
Bottas ahead. No more overtake. Charge on, charge on. Box now.
Copy for box.
Mode push, mode push.
push flat out now.
Right, so who in front of us needs to box? Valtteri might go another lap. He's on hards. Alonso needs to box. He'll go another couple of laps. Leclerc will probably box this lap. Ricciardo might go another lap or two. Perez is probably boxing this lap. Piastri, Verstappen, Norris, they all need to box. The only one in front of us at the moment doesn't need to box is Tsunoda.
Okay, charge on, charge on.
And as predicted, there is Perez into the pits. Everyone else staying out.
Copy, pit entry.
So we've got a chance of an undercut here on Ocon.
Pit entry.
.5, that's a good stop. 2.4, that's a good stop as well. And we come out right behind
Tire management,
a whole group of cars, which
which
means
you will emerge in traffic.
we can immediately start charging up that
Let's
battery
look
again.
after this tire.
Yeah, copy.
Mag 0.7. So Kevin behind. Kevin is 3 behind. 19 laps to go.
I can focus on bringing temperature in the tires.
Okay, charge on.
Yeah.
You're doing good on tire temps, keeping your temps.
Copy.
Charge on, charge on.
Copy.
Yeah, just go a bit slower.
Copy.
Good job. You're P17.
Alright, close the gap up a little bit to Gasly.
DRS is currently disabled. DRS is currently disabled.
Copy.
Mode push.
To recharge the pack.
Copy.
Problem the pits for Valtteri. That is good. Oh, especially considering it's going in softs. Right rear doesn't want to come off.
Understand.
And let's drop Valtteri all the way to the back, behind Sargent.
0.5 behind. Maybe get this race back to us somehow.
So that has removed the immediate threat of Bottas for the points. Hulkenberg isn't really looking like he's going to challenge the points because he's in front of us and needs to stop again and may well stop this lap. Which is why I'm pushing still with Mick.
Let's give it a go.
Let's put pressure.
Copy.
There we go, there's the move. And And we're going to go hopefully straight past Albon as well.
Good job.
Hulkenberg will follow us through.
Good job. Okay, you're currently P14.
So, less than 2 seconds behind Hamilton now.
The gap is 2 right now.
In fact, we're actually in the DRS already.
Charge on.
And that's the fastest lap.
Very nice
I
lap.
doubt we'll keep it.
Copy.
Enzo's in.
To go charge on.
Back up to 19th now. So Magnussen, Albon, Hulkenberg all need to stop. So that's 3 more places for Sargent. 2 if we rule out him.
You're doing great.
If we consider that Valtteri's probably going to get past him.
We'll just see what we can do.
Oh man, Hamilton's gearbox is so bad that we actually got in front, and I think we probably gave him the DRS. Yeah, we did. Damn it.
We still have a chance.
And there we go. Our fastest lap's already been taken away by
No
Tsunoda.
more lifting coast.
Oh dear, that's not a good stop.
Problem in the pits for Sainz. See what happened.
Try and get the temps down.
There we go. He has gone through already.
Copy.
See if we can get some battery out of him.
Okay, Mick, charge on, charge on.
Okay.
Hamilton's boxed.
Need some recharge.
Copy.
If you don't need it, no lifting coast. Did a good job, Mick.
And we are
You're
7
P13.
seconds away from Ocon, who is stopping this lap. So that a net
He's
P12.
7 seconds ahead.
I don't think we'll be able to catch. We're 20 seconds behind Stroll. Oh, that's a red flag. Oh, that changes
Red
things.
flag.
That changes things. Everyone's going to go onto a new set of softs. It's essentially now going to be a sprint for the last 15 laps of the race. Russell's out. So unfortunately Ocon will hold position against us. But Russell is out, so that's going to promote us up. Yeah, I can see why it's a red flag. He's blocking the road. This has worked out beautifully for Norris and Piastri. The pair of them, look, are going to get a free pit stop and hold position ahead of Verstappen and Tsunoda. It's not worked out well for the Ferraris. Look at this. Leclerc stopped a little while back, but he's got that issue. Sainz has only just stopped. He's in 10th place and is now going to be 9th. No, he's going to stay 10th on the restart. And everyone in front of him is going to be on brand new tyres. Program in for an aggressive relaunch.
Lost for words, honestly.
It's just hurt Logan. I'm not going to lie. Logan was due to gain a good 2 or 3 places through the pit stops there, but we'll make do. Oh, shit! I just said no changes. I forgot to change his tyres. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it.
The restart is moments away.
Wish I could have gone back.
Race continues. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Man, this is so...
Head down.
I owe him for all the broken parts. I owe who? Oh, I owe Logan. Yeah, that kind of works against me because I said he would finish in 18th and he's now 20th and on the wrong tyre. How you doing, Val?
Doing good. Feet on the head.
Okay, back off.
Copy.
I think I might have to get a point tonight.
Ocon 0.5. Let's just get into a rhythm.
There we go. Lovely overtake. Gets us just into peak confidence. Evening, Victor.
No tire managing required. Let's use it. Charge on.
Copy.
We need a back off.
Copy.
I need to play this just right. I need to protect the tyre as much as I can to build up the advantage for later in the race. But I can't be too careful. I've got to have a little bit of aggression still because if I drop out of the DRS, I'm toast.
Mag 0.7. It's okay.
It's going to be a real fine balancing act here. Another yellow flag.
Big crash, watch out. Yeah, probably a lot
I think
of
that was
debris
Ricardo.
start finish.
Let's see what happened there. Right, let's pick this up as we
It
go
was.
into turn 14. And you can see how tight it is. And you can see how the cars
I thought I
come
saw bits
together.
of carbon fibre in
I
that
imagine
corner.
their confidence will have taken a knock. And look at the...
In the wall, 15. And there's debris.
And he's missing an end plate. think Alonso's wing is fine.
Okay, perfect, Mick. Let's get back up to pace. This tire has plenty of life. We can push.
Make sure you give some energy.
Copy. I don't have that pace.
Don't worry about it.
Gap 0.5. Let's keep going. More management, turn 12, please.
Copy.
Okay, charge on.
Copy.
Plenty of K1 available when you need it.
Copy.
There we go. Sweep past Leclerc, and that's probably the end of his title chances.
Out of the
That move.
Copy. So what?
DRS.
Let's go charge on, please.
He's going to go back up the inside. That's
Just
fine.
hold back a little bit.
Yeah, copy.
But we'll totally catch them up, okay? All the pushing you can get. Charge
And
on.
he started pushing himself. Just make sure we stay in the train. Ocon's got himself up to 9th.
Charge on.
Copy.
And that has to be my target now. Is to get in front of Ocon or Stroll. One of those two. See if I can get 9th place.
1.3. No problem. Okay, charge on. Mode push.
Copy.
Okay, Mick, let's just put our head down.
Wow, I lost ground to Valtteri so quickly there. I'm in P18, which is where I need to be. We are fighting with Leclerc again, but we're on the group.
Okay, charge on, charge on.
We have the inside line. That is the move.
Let's look after this tire.
Copy.
If I can score 2 points tonight, that would be huge. If I can get somehow, if Ricciardo ends up dropping off the train and becoming vulnerable, if I can get him as well, that would elevate me way up in the standings.
Keep their head down. Hamilton coming.
Gap ahead, 0.9. Okay, let's make the most of it.
Recharge the pack.
Copy.
I think I lost the DRS though here.
Okay, good job. Now pick up your pace.
Ah, I
Charge
did.
on,
Shit.
charge on.
Now I need Charles to get back in front of me.
We're happy with you pushing. Keep going, you're doing good. Just do the best you can.
Doing great on there, mate. To P18. Gasly ahead.
Oh man, look at the tyres in front of us. And behind us for that matter.
Lots of battling ahead, anything's possible.
Just need to squeeze a bit more battery in the car and then I can be rapid. I might even have a chance at the fastest lap.
That was good.
Gasly had it.
Man.
No worries.
Let's recharge a bit.
JBPG.
Copy.
I'll see if you can find any time.
Good job.
Can push even more.
We're going to make a break for the fastest lap on the next lap.
We still have a chance. Charge on, charge on.
And if I can get a good enough lap, I might even be able to get onto the back of Sainz and Co.
Management's good.
Oh, Leclerc is out of range.
Okay, charge on.
I think. Yeah, Leclerc didn't get the DRS.
We'll catch these guys. So you have Stroll ahead.
All right, maximum confidence,
Gap is
plus
1.3.
8 across the board for Mick.
Okay, we're still okay.
Can't break away from Hamilton and Fittipaldi, unfortunately.
Understood.
How's your tire holding up?
Good, it's okay.
That's just up the inside of Ocon, and we're into the points.
Your driving is perfect.
Did not go purple or even personal best in the first sector, but that's not surprising. Should be rapid here, though.
Gap is 0.5.
We're
Keep
past
digging.
Stroll already.
Good job. Sainz is the car ahead. He's 4 seconds ahead.
This is good.
Leclerc's fault escalates. And yeah, we're just not there for fastest lap, are we?
Six laps to go, 6 laps.
Let's go hunting for Sainz and Ricciardo and Alonso and Tsunoda and Perez. What a difference confidence makes. It helps, but the late safety car well, sorry, the late red flag helped as well because it turned it into a sprint race, and we always do well in the sprints because we can look after our times at the start, stay in sort of striking range.
Car behind now is Stroll. Mag 0.7. Maybe get this race back to us somehow.
Oh, plus 8 is, that hasn't changed. It's just our ability to stay in peak has definitely been improved. We're going to get overtaken here, but I mean, watch the confidence drop. Negligible. Whereas we were losing massive amounts. We were losing maybe 3 or 4 times that amount of confidence when we were getting overtaken.
Glitch is getting to a rhythm. Car behind is Ocon. Gap behind 2.5. Cool rear left if you can at all.
Right, Hamilton has fallen away now, so we're in a fight with Fittipaldi. Let's start putting some battery in that car.
There'll be 4 laps to go.
All I want is 18th with Logan. I don't care about him, going after anyone else.
It's okay.
You're doing great. Situation is at your P18. P18.
Help me out.
Head down.
Gap's gone up 4 seconds now. Ricardo's still hanging on. Alonso's dropped away.
Copy.
Have another crack at breaking away from Stroll in a minute.
We'll just see what we can do.
We're through. We may as well go now. See if we can drop him before the strip.
Doing a good job. Ahead is Alonso.
Copy that.
No, is the answer.
I can't get close.
Keep it going, mate.
I got it. Copy.
Plenty of K1 available when you need it. Okay, charge on, charge on. Please keep going. Car behind is Mag.
Taking a second out by doing the DRS leapfrogging.
Okay, charge on. 3 laps to go, 3 laps. Charge on.
Copy.
Oh, God, I'm not going to miss that rage when we get Ricardo next season.
Hamilton 2.4.
To charge on.
You're doing a good job. We're currently P18.
Charge on.
Copy. Battery is good. Push more high speed. We like to increase a bit the lycra everywhere.
Okay, mode push.
Copy.
And I get Fernando.
Okay, good job. You get back on it. Your pace was excellent. You're currently P9. Okay, Alonso ahead. Gap is 2.8. 2 laps to go. 2 laps.
We're on tire management.
Yeah, confirm.
Fault for rock on. Doesn't help me.
Think overtake.
Close. I'm close.
First car behind is
Oh, I don't know if I got him. I don't know if I got him or not.
8 behind.
I'll definitely get the slipstream.
Okay.
Oh, I got the DRS.
And let's go charge on, please.
We're in 8th. Oh, 8th place.
Okay, you've got DRS and Ricciardo. We'll just hold him off. Starting last lap.
This is all I've got.
Always focus and push. Hamilton coming.
That's good. I wanted one of the cars in front of me.
Doing good.
So I would have the DRS on the strip.
Mode push.
But unfortunately, Alonso has suddenly found a shit ton of pace. And now I might lose ninth.
He's 0.5 behind. Lots of battling ahead. Anything's possible.
Pick up rubber. You can reduce the Lyco.
Ah, damn it.
Keep going. You're doing good. You have Bottas behind. Gap is 4.4.
Oh, I'm so fucking sick of this bullshit every time. On the final lap.
Checkered flag.
I'm going to lose the all-important
joke,
18th
anyway.
place as well.
Calm down. Reset your head.
The Farah Jinx
DRS
returns.
is currently disabled. DRS is currently disabled.
Yeah.
So we don't get our payout
Okay,
with
let's check the
Sargent.
flag.
Shit. And we don't get the 2 point. We get a point. I mean, that's still huge. We get a point.
Lando Norris, currently on our screens, heads back to his team.
And third place sees them round off today.
I didn't even
with
look
a
at who
trophy
won the
to mark
race.
the occasion.
With such a strong
Oscar.
performance from Piastri, there's no denying that he's earned that place on the podium today.
We can't quite imagine how that must feel. It's their first F1 victory after all.
And there's not much that rivals the Las Vegas Grand Prix when it comes to the podium presentation. Well, Karun, how do you think they'll be feeling in the team garage at the end of that?
It was a strangely mixed
I
weekend.
knew he was going to say that. All right, confirmation of the final result. Oscar gets the win and looks like he took the fastest lap on the final lap. Max in second. That might have just secured him the driver's title. Lando in third. So a strong weekend result-wise for McLaren. Ferrari having a bit of a bad afternoon. Sainz unlucky in that he boxed right before the red flag, and Leclerc just with that fault didn't have the pace today. Tsunoda in fourth place. Ricciardo in seventh, so big points for RB again. Perez down to sixth place behind Sainz. Then it's Alonso from Stroll. Schumacher up 7 places, but 10th and a point. Then Bottas in 11th. Gasly in 12th. Ocon 13th. Hulkenberg 14th. Magnussen 15th. Albon, Leclerc all the way down in 17th in the end. Then it's Fittipaldi and Sargent. Hamilton, and then the non-finishers of George Russell and Zhou Guanyu. So, in the drivers' standings, the gap is 59 points. How many points are available? 2 Grand Prix, that's 50, plus the fastest lap is 2. 60 points available. It's still on. It's highly unlikely it's going to happen, but it's a point for Max essentially wins him the Drivers' Championship because he'll win on the number of race wins. Leclerc only has the 4. Max has 13, so he'll win on countback if they end up tied. But yeah, 1 more point pretty much guarantees Max the driver's title. Lando is probably going to hold on to third now. He's 40 points clear of Perez with the 2 rounds to go. Norris is way behind Leclerc, but with that lead, that could well be third. And it's a win for each of the McLarens now this season. With Oscar's win tonight, he jumps above Sainz into 5th place. He's not too far behind Perez either, so Perez could yet slip in the driver's standings even further here. Tsunoda in 7th on 133 points. Ricciardo in 8th will be joining us next season on 112. Then Hamilton on 96. Russell 10th with 78. Alonso pulls out another couple of points over Stroll. 57 to 42 there. Then it's Ocon from Gasly. Albon in 15th. Mick up 2 places into 16th place there, ahead of Valtteri and Hulkenberg. No points for Magnussen, Sargent, Zhou, Fittipaldi. We are definitely going to overtake Sauber, and we're going to overtake Haas. Have we done enough to overtake Williams? That is the question. No, is the answer. But in the driver's standings, we've already checked those. Sorry, in the constructor's standings, 722 against 640. It's still mathematically possible for Ferrari, but again, highly unlikely. Only 10 points tonight. A lot of points still up for grabs in the last 2 rounds. It is 88 plus the 15, so that's 93. 103 points available in the last 2 Grand Prix, because we've got that sprint in Qatar before we hit Abu Dhabi. McLaren third, not going to be able to catch Ferrari. They're mathematically unable to catch them now. It's close, but just behind. They almost got themselves back into the window with that 41-point haul tonight. And they will finish in third. RB far too far behind to catch them, more than half or less than half of McLaren's score there. Mercedes looking like they're going to have to settle for 5th place. Aston will take 6th. And then Alpine in 7th. And all of a sudden, we're back into where we need to be. 9th, our target position for the season, as we move past Sauber and Haas. And one more point against Williams, and we will take 8th place. How do we do in the driver's standing? In the pit stop standings. Let's have a look. We didn't get on the board. That's a shame. We had a 2.47 and a 2.51 or 501. The 2.47. Look at that. We were less than 300ths away from getting a point. Never mind. So, in the standings, Red Bull stretching their lead over McLaren. It's still possible for McLaren to reclaim the win in this tournament, but it's unlikely. Ferrari are probably now confirmed in 3rd. RB move up into 4th, above Mercedes. Aston moves 6th, just 1 point ahead of Alpine. Williams are in 8th on 57 points. We have 49 points in 9th. Haas 5 points behind us in 10th, and Sauber still trailing quite a bit. No payout for Logan, which is a shame. Could have used the extra couple of 100,000, considering the repair bill that we've got ahead of us. But we got the 410,000 for Mick, even though it says he DNF'd. So that's all good. And now we get our sponsor payout. So, suspension research is done. Zipod research is done. Here comes the sponsor payout. 5.6 million from the sponsors themselves. 8.5. We were about 4 million in debt. So we should have about 10.5 mil. There we go. Fantastic. We have our money. So I'm immediately going to upgrade our warehouse. It's going to take, or factory. It's going to take 75 days. So that won't be ready until February. Or the end of January. But yeah, we need that for next year. Absolutely need that for next year. Let's have a look at what needs to be replaced. Let's see. Underfloor has gone. So I don't have any spare underfloors at all. I need to build one. I've only got 5 days. Oh shit. Have to rush one. At least I can rush them. Let me check the calendar before we commit to anything. So they are back-to-back races, look, the last 2 rounds. So I'm going to have to be really careful with what parts we build here in terms of time. I need another rear wing. I need probably another front wing. But I need that underfloor. That has to be built. So let's rush one underfloor. Yeah, it's a big step backwards. we go. That leaves me 2.6 mil. State of my gearboxes. 37. Well, we're going to write Logan's car off for the rest of the season. So it's down to Mick. Mick's at 39%. He needs a new gearbox. The ERS will last. So I need to buy a new gearbox for Mick. So he's going to penalty. He's going to start at the back of the grid for LaSalle in the Grand Prix itself. Shouldn't affect the sprint. That leaves me 1.6 million. All my engineers have been dumped on there for some reason. So I can afford one research project. Or I can refurb that. It's not a big gain with the refurb, so not going to do that. These are a bit more pressing though. 360k. Race sim has been shut down. So I can't actually tell whether that does need a refurb or not. I think it does. Tour Center needs a refurb. It's only 15k. I can afford that without compromising anything else. Everything else there is fine. $360. I can afford that without compromising a research project. So let's get that going. I have to pay for the race sim to be refurbed. Luckily, I've got enough to not affect anything else. That's good. So research projects are done. We're no longer in debt. Let's get the sponsor plan done. Our potential final sponsor plan of the season. And we've got another mandatory activity, another wind tunnel hire. That is going to be worth another 8.2 mil. I'm going to do a driver activity for Sergeant. Not going to need the weather center anymore. Let's do another thing for Logan. Got to decide what's the best thing for us here. We'll go with head of aero. And then I only need a little bit to get us over the line. Let's go with the wind tunnel. No, let's go with the race sim. There we go. That gets us over by 255 points. So, sponsor plan is confirmed. Now, Going to save. We don't need that anymore. Now we're going to reload because I want to see the state of our research gains. So, nothing on the chassis yet. Front wing, nothing on the front wing yet. Rear wing, nothing on the rear wing yet. Side pods. We've covered off the cooling. Down slightly on the airflow and the drag reduction. Covered off the downforce. Covered off the airflow sensitivity and the drag reduction. Very nice. Suspension just about covered off the tyre wear. Haven't quite covered off anything else there. So I need to do chassis, wings, and then potentially another suspension. Got another underfloor coming through as well. That's good. So let's get. Do I have another ATR period? No. Okay. Let's go with that. One engineer. And then we'll have to use our remaining engineers and our end of month money to get the wings underway. Might not be able to afford both wings, in which case we'll just do a rear wing and a chassis. So I did say we were going to check the driver market, didn't I? Let's take a look, see if anything has changed post-patch. So Max still going to Williams next season on a 4-year deal. Oh, he's going to be there for ages. He's going to be so expensive to buy out. I want to see how much that buyout clause is going to be. Alonso is going back to Alpine. We know about that. Norris should be staying. He is. Leclerc staying. Hamilton still going to Ferrari. Russell out of contract and hasn't been picked up. Temptation to put an offer in, get him alongside Ricciardo is pretty strong right now. I did want to build Mick up a bit more. Sainz is still going to Mercedes. That hasn't changed. Piastri out of contract in a couple of years, so the buyout's going to be way too expensive. Or is it? Buyout fee would be about 4 mil. I might try and see if I can put a sneaky offer in at the end of the year when we get our prize money through. It might not let me. It might be too close to the end of the year by that point. But we'll see. Checo is going to Haas on a 4-year deal. Valtteri is staying. Tsunoda's staying. Gasly partnering up at Williams? He is. So Gasly's going to be alongside Max. Ocon going to Red Bull. Stroll going to RB. Albon doesn't have a drive. Ricciardo's coming to us. Magnussen doesn't have a drive confirmed yet. Porsche is going to Mercedes to replace George Russell. Zhou's going to Alpine. Lawson's going to Haas. And that's to replace Magnussen, I think. Yeah, that's to replace Magnussen. Award staying as an affiliate. Sargent is off the grid next season, it would seem. Hulkenberg going to Aston. Behrman staying as an affiliate. Yeah, that's it. All right, no big changes there then. If you've enjoyed tonight's race, please drop a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, why not? Consider subscribing. It is free. You'll get notifications when we go live with our weekly races. Still a little bit more to do before we end the stream tonight. Not much. Trying to check mixed numbers. Looking a bit healthier going into the next race. We're going to be sticking Logan on a 20th or 21st from now on. All the good parts that we have are going to Schumacher for the last 2 rounds. See if we can maybe squeeze another point. Let's check in with the board. They were delighted, as they damn well should be, with the 2nd point. So we still have high confidence. If we can keep that, that is another 1.5 mil from the board at the end of the season board review. Finances, they're disappointed at the moment. We've flirted with debt on a few occasions now, but we are still currently with a positive bank balance. We are now back on target for our season objective as well. We've got 2 out of 12 races with points this year. So that's a nice little step forward. I'm really hoping that next year's car with these 2 is going to be so much better than this year's car. Let's advance time a little bit more. Gearbox is in poor condition, I know. Okay, let's fit that. To Logan's car. I had hoped to be able to get another front wing done, but I don't have the funds. I'm about 50k short. And there is the underfloor that we desperately needed for Mick. Please tell me that Logan's underfloor isn't about to break. No, it's not. Good. Thank God for that. Because I wouldn't have to, I wouldn't really have time to get another one done. So there we go. That is, I think, everything. What have I missed email-wise? Oh, there we go. The November staff survey. So, Mick, unhappy with car performance. Logan, his biggest issue is car versus teammates' car. He's neutral to that. Our engineers are unhappy with car performance, as are our engineering staff and our rookie Tommy as well. I did get him on some training, didn't I? Good. I think that is everything we can get done. There's nothing else, I think, that we can do or afford to do. 600k for a refurb on that. Everything in there is clean. That refurb is 1.5 mil. Yeah, there we go. What a great night compared to the other night. We had the heartbreak of not being able to challenge for points and then getting screwed out of a lot of money. Tonight, we righted that wrong in terms of the money. We managed to sneak an extra point and jump back into ninth, although we did lose some of that bonus money thanks to damage to our cards, which we didn't have on Friday, which is a little bit annoying. Otherwise, it would have been a perfect weekend. But 2 rounds to go. Sprint weekend coming up. We know we can go well in that sprint if we can get a good qualifying session. Maybe be able to challenge for a point. Got a new gearbox as well, purchased, ready for Mick to go into his car for the actual Grand Prix itself. He'll start that from the back of the grid. Not going to be a great Grand Prix for Mick, I don't think, but the sprint could be interesting. And then we have just 1 round to go after that, which will be Wednesday night as we go to Abu Dhabi and close the season off. So I do hope you'll join me for both of those. Channel has got the information updated. The link to my Twitch channel is now in my profile banner here on YouTube. And so is the link to my new Patreon. There are just 2 tiers, free and £2.50 a month. The £2.50 a month, entirely up to you if you want to. There's no additional benefits at the moment, but I am going to be sorting out and setting up a Discord, which will go into the £2.50 a month category. I will post messages and stuff on there from time to time of upcoming releases as well. So hopefully, you'll head over to Patreon, even if it's just clicking on the free link and just joining as a free member. It would be great to get you there as part of that community and get that up and running as well. And I will be back with more F1 Manager very soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.